Cats in your block, they bop to this, come on, yeah. Shop at the Moolis is, y'all know who this is. They can't fuck with the rudest kids. Though poet legend swooping down to your town. In my area renowned to set it and never forget it incredibly. Cats vocab, that's elementary. Limited word structure, blur. No intensity, energy combined with sheer intelligence. These MCs metaphors, that's mere irrelevance to the truth and topic. Pop, locking fiber optic, preaching without a profit. Perfected my target. Aim, fire, shoot like T-back. You're making your knees crack, ease back. You're about to seize that opportunity. The top where we soon to be. While your motherfucking haters might as well be on the moon to be. I'm on the map and blaze a track rather foolishly. Setting off alarms in your dorm, so you knew it's me. Call the fire safety, hasty, never hazy. Clear vision of lately, noticing it's a crazy maze. Amongst the main phase that pays to play these whack tracks like big hair bands in the 80s. While I max that level of bomb, settled and gone. Compete for every prize, the medal and wand. Stay up on the monumental status, rebel the song. What we do here is rap heavy metal beyond undefinable, making unknown parts combinable, creating what you got in your ear and what I'm riding to. Shop at the Moolis, rock with the truest. Cats in your block, they bop to this, come on. Shop at the Moolis, rock with the truest. Cats in your block, they bop to this, come on. Shop at the Moolis, rock with the truest. Cats in your block, they bop to this, come on. Shop at the Moolis is, y'all know who this is. They can't fuck with the rudest.
Well, I'm essential like Jay.
mad potential, Mike Slay. Preferential treatment from my speaking Peters by day. By night, like a lance, I'm enhanced without the silicone. I wrote the iller poem and gave my girl the D like Dilla's home. Shop in Hannaford, self-made, no manager. But money up and down like it's hands on the banister. Calls from unknown numbers, debts unpaid, I'm not a Lannister. Dutch elixir sipper, copper sixer of the canisters. Nobody sicker in my jurisdiction, I'm like royalty. Sick of paying taxes instead of rapping, paying lawyer fees. When I was broke, they gave me nothing, now I'm paid, they spoil me. Funny how that works, now let the people have anointed.
Hey!
Logo on my damn shirt.
Let's go, you guys ready?
Like I hit shift like a standard. I'm the man, word, sentence, paragraph, and chapter. The show and camera pass it after. I shop at Shaw's. I finish rocking in the block applause. Hit the doorbell, kick in the door until you knock it off. Fuck the rest, it best I think the quest is just forget.
Yo, yo, yo.
How they kept the dream alive. So
how you guys doing right now? I missed y'all. It's been a long time. It's been too long. I took last week off. It was my birthday, and just you know, just taking a break.
DECAP.
How you guys doing? Yo, thank you guys. Riding music in the house, Fryology in the house, nonstop para heat in the house, Foo Beats in the house, Maxo in the house, Fizzy San in the house, Frank the Tank in the house, Lifted in the house, Spice Reynolds in the house, Pomona Beats in the house, BP Beats in the house, C-Dub in the house, Late the Great in the house. Yo, what's good, everybody? Yo, all right, so check it out. We have an amazing stream tonight. As you guys know, Ableton 11 is out right now in beta. So I'm going to talk about how you guys can get Ableton 11 if you're a 10 user. And I'm going to go over some of the features in Ableton 11, just kind of show you guys what it does. I just wanted to give you guys a first look. And also, there's this cheat code in Ableton 11, which literally makes Ableton 11 the best DAW for 808 glides. Let's go. I don't know if you guys know this, but I haven't heard anybody talk about it yet. Yeah, it's crazy. So stick around, we're going to talk about that. And to start off the stream, I haven't seen you guys in over a week. Or yeah, it's been like 10 days or something like that. I want to announce something. We got merch. Let's go. Check it out. You guys asked for it, and I wanted to bring it to the table. So, we got the dad hat with an embroidered cat on it, with our embroidered cat on it. It's super high quality. And we got a beanie with the embroidered cat on it. I don't know if you guys can tell, but it's really, really high quality. Yeah! All right, y'all. Thank you guys for the love. So I'm going to show you guys where you can get it. You can get it at just drumsatknock.com. And here they are. I wanted to make them super affordable. So they're only $24. And that includes shipping, so free shipping. So I'm not really making profit on it, but I just want to get it out there for the community. Shout out to you guys, man. So I'm going to put a link in the chat. You can get it at drumsatknock.com. I want to see you guys rocking it, posting up stories with it. Tag me in it. And another thing I want to do is I want to let you guys help me design some more of the merch. that's the first merch, but I want to do more and more. What icons do you guys want to see on it? What do you guys want to see? Do you guys want to see more hats? Do you guys want to see some sweatshirts, t-shirts? What do you guys want to see? Let me know. That's what's up. Spice Reynolds said, selfishly buys 2 hats rather than gifting 20 subs. Shout out to you, man. That's what's up. Blackjack in the house. What's good? Okay, cat and alien. Okay, so check it out. Socks. Oh, that's a good idea. I like that. My logo, alien shirts. Yo, if you guys can, write it in the Discord so I can see it after this chat goes away, so I can look at it and plan some stuff out. Hoodies with the Drums That Knock covers. That's what's up. Want the Panther hat hoodie. Okay, cool. Yeah, you guys add it to the Discord. I'm going to put a link in the chat. Some of you knock your socks off socks. That's what's uplifted. My logo. Okay, dope. Yeah, we're definitely going to be making more merch. The art is fire for Drums That Knock, and with all the emojis and everything, I figure it's like it needs to be some merch. So, our first hat, it's a dad hat. Super dope. And we got a beanie. Hell yeah. I would wear it, but I gotta wear these headphones. Would you guys rock the Drums That Knock cover shirts? All right, dope, y'all. That's what's up. Yo, I appreciate you guys, man. That's what's up. All right, y'all. Yo, before we get into it today, I'm going to just play some shit, get us pumped up real quick. Let's go.
DECAP.
Yo, that's a good idea. I got to start using polls more. Free shipping worldwide. Y'all, we got an amazing stream tonight. The best stream yet. Let's go. This one's called Panther, y'all. Yo, it's just Breno. Welcome. Welcome to the community. Yo, and I want to let you guys know, for anyone in here, check out the Discord. I just dropped a link in the chat. It's an amazing extension to this community. I see people collaborating, people posting beats, giving feedback, getting feedback, and just generally like a lot of good communication. I jump in there every once in a while. I'm going to be jumping in there more. It's amazing. Taking a week off, just things get so clear. You know what I mean? Sometimes taking a break is a good thing. Let's go, y'all. Yo, what do you guys say we just jump right into it? All right. Okay, so first things first, I want to show you guys how you can get Ableton 11. All right, check it out. All right, so for any of you guys who are already using Ableton 10, you can sign up for the Ableton 11 beta. To do that, you want to just go to ableton.com/en ableton.live/beta. Then you want to scroll down, click sign up. That's going to bring you into center code. And then what you want to do is you want to create an account. Just go in, do all the steps. And from what I'm hearing, Ableton is reaching back out and bringing people into the beta. So once you take all those steps, Ableton will reach out to you, and you'll see when you get invited. You'll get invited through email. So how many of you guys are in the beta program right now with Ableton? I've been seeing some people are still waiting, and other people are in there. A lot of you guys are in there. That's what's up. Timber, Lifted, BP Beats, Foo Beats. Yeah, so they're hitting people back to test. So just be patient, wait, and you'll get in there. That's what's up. Okay. Oh, dope. Lifted is showing it. So I'm not going to front. I have been using Ableton 11 for over a year. They graced me with an early version, and I was testing it for a while. And there's just some amazing features in it. I want to show you guys what it's all about. Here's the thing. I'm going to just say it. Ableton has literally just killed every other DAW. Ableton has killed every other DAW in existence with Ableton 11. Don't at me. I just had to say it. Okay. So let's watch it load up. Look at that. Ableton Live 11. All right. So how I'm going to start off is I want to go over the features in Ableton for those of you who don't know. I'm just going to go over some stuff that I like and just generally show you all the new stuff that they added. All right, so as you know, it's in beta, so you can't get it yet. I think it's going to be out in January 2021. And FL is dope. Pro Tools is dope. Studio One is pretty dope. All the DAWs are dope. But Ableton is goated right now. Let's go. All right, so the first feature is comping. Ableton 11 now has comping. In order to comp, what you have to do is you have to loop record. So, all right, so check it out. So we set up a track. So it works both in audio and MIDI. So we have a track set up. So let's just. All right, so we just did that. Then you have to hit Command Option U, and it's going to show you all your lanes with the different takes. So in order to make, so these are all our different takes. So what we can do is you can select this and hit Enter. Select that and hit Enter. So you can go to each track, hit Enter for the section you want, and that will create your top level track. Command Shift U toggles it on and off. Here you can preview the different layers, the different lanes. So you can already, I'm going to show you guys later different tricks you can do with this. I just wanted to show the feature right now. So also you can take this selector and you can drag over to select your parts. So Enter or drag over. So that's comping. amazing, game-changing. We've been needing this forever in Ableton. All right. What else? Okay, so this feature, another game-changing feature, we now have MPE support. So MPE, just to explain it, I just picked this up. This is the Roly Seaboard Rise. What I like about this keyboard is it's a wireless keyboard, and you have tons of control over your sounds. So now this works by default with Ableton because Ableton has MPE support. So with this, you can add vibrato to a sound. You can do pitch glides on the keyboard. It's crazy. So now, okay, so that's cool. We can use something like a Seaboard Rise, but this is the game changer for you guys who draw in your stuff. So let me show you an example. I'm going to go over at the end. After I go over all the features, I'm going to go over how to freak this effect with 808s. But for now, I'm just going to show you on a MIDI file what you can do. So if I add a MIDI note, like say a chord, right? If I go into this window, if I click on this tab and look at my notes, I can individually, for each note, edit the pitch of that note. So MPE allows you to edit the pitch of notes in real time. So you can have two separate notes gliding in different directions. It's absolutely crazy. So yeah, you can use something like a Roly keyboard, or you can draw it in. And I think that this is just one step closer towards Ableton allowing us to make our instruments sound that much more natural. You can add vibrato to a sound. You know, you can edit the pressure. Yeah, so it's crazy. So they added it to Simpler, Sampler, and Wavetable. So that's where you can use it. So I'm going to show you guys more on that later, but I just want to go over the features now. And, you know, I want to quickly go over all the features, then I'm going to go more in depth and show you guys like what you can do with it. So another thing that I thought was dope that they added, okay, so those of you who use Ableton, you know when you hit B, you can now draw in on the piano roll. So that's the same, but check this out. Now you can draw it in by pitch. Before it used to just lock to one row. Now you can draw it in by pitch. So that's dope for like creating hi-hats. But if you hold down Command, is it Command? It might not be Command. If you hold down Shift, no, it's, what is it, Option? Yeah, okay. If you hold down Option, it will lock to the one row. And then as you draw it, you can edit the velocity. Some guy asked, how hard was it using it for a whole year already and not telling anyone? It was tough, but honestly, I still did a lot of my work in 10 because it was still in development. We were getting new features rolled out slowly, but I wanted to stay in 10 just to make sure that, you know, my project stayed compatible, but I was playing around with it a lot. And also, a lot of synths, third-party VSTs, and not just synths, but instruments and everything, they have MPE support. So now that Ableton has MPE, those will work too. Natively, Simpler, Sampler, and Wavetable work with MPE, but you can add in stuff that will that MPE will support too. Okay, okay, check this out. Now we have linked track editing. So check this out. If I highlight these and I click link tracks, now whatever I select will select all of them. And I can do things like create fades on the link tracks, which is pretty crazy. You can do all kinds of stuff having link tracks. I just have some notes with the different features because I can't remember everything. They added so much dope shit. Yeah, oh yeah, and like mute and solo, I think, oh, maybe it's not linked. I guess it's not. Okay, this is crazy. So now in the piano roll, we have keys and scales. So if you go all the way to the left, and you can select your scale. So let's do A minor. Now you can see the scale is going to be highlighted in whatever color the track is. So this is our scale. You can also click scale and it will fold it. So everything you play is going to be in key. And you can still fold the notes regularly by scale or just by whatever note is in the piano roll. So if you didn't just see that, if you hit scale, all the notes are highlighted. Yeah, finally, that's right. Another thing, this is dope. So I'm gonna make this one a different color. Okay, so I have two, just so I can see what's going on, I'm gonna put this in a different spot. So we have two tracks here. And you guys know in Ableton we have the ability to have ghost notes. So if I select both of these, you know, both of them are gonna show. But what's dope is before it was kind of hard to use because, you know, you had to like select the groups of notes and everything. Now we have this button focus. So it's all right there. So you can do all your editing right there without having to switch between the different sets of notes. So I think this is an amazing feature. Like you can have all your MIDI on one track and edit it right there. Yeah, exactly. Lifted said it was all overlapped and clunky. It was like this. And you had to like select it to get to it. It was a pain. Now it's all literally right there. So that was another crazy feature. Another thing, so they added probability. So you can like turn this slider up or down and it will tell you what percentage of the time that note will hit. So I put this one at 52. So 52% of the time that note is gonna hit. You know, this one I have set to 27. So 27% of the time that one's gonna hit. Another thing you can do is you can hold down Command and drag it per note, and you can set a probability range. Oh wait, no, my bad. You can select, for velocity, you can select a velocity range. So that means that every time this note is gonna hit, it's gonna hit within that range. So that's a good way, like if you have a hi-hat MIDI pattern, you can make your notes hit at, you know, within ranges so it sounds more human. So that's a pretty crazy feature. Let me see what else. Yeah, oh, another thing, you can randomize both. So here on the left, you can see randomize. You can select what range or how much randomization you want. And you can randomize, for example, we're randomizing the velocity. So every time you hit that, it's going to randomize within that range. If I set it higher, there's going to be more variation. Lower, it's going to be just a little bit of variation. Good way to get like very small changes, like especially with percussion or hi-hat patterns and things like that. Here, underneath that, we have velocity range. So you can turn that up or down to get the range of the hits without manually going in and command clicking. So you can go plus or minus in velocity range. Another thing, this is kind of a small thing, but now on the left here where it says clip, you can double click it. It looks better with audio. Check it out with audio. This is how it normally looks. If you double click it, it just gives you more view. So it's kind of an aesthetic thing, but it also gives you more room to look at the audio clip. So you just double click it. Another thing that's dope is, we could always do templates, but there was kind of like, you had to do it in a weird way, like you had to make a folder and do different stuff. Now we have a button. I'm going to move it over so you can see it. We have a button right here. We have a category right here, templates. So you can save all your templates. So you have the option when you go to the file menu, you can just click save as template. And so you have all your templates right there. So that's great for like workflow. Like if you want to have a template with your drums loaded, or you want to have a template to do chord stuff, or a template where, if you're doing reggaeton or something like that, you can have a reggaeton drum set loaded, or a trap drum set loaded, or whatever, or drums that knock loaded. You could just have different templates to work with, and that can just make workflow dope. So another thing, we have a lot of new effects. Like this one's crazy. Hybrid reverb. This is probably going to be my go-to reverb instead of the regular live reverb. It just sounds way better. And I'll be honest, I've always used the regular live reverb, but I moved away from it because I just didn't love the way it sounded. I tend to go more for Valhalla. This is more like along the lines of something like that. This is a convolution reverb. So check it out. Just super clean sounding. You can edit the EQ. Just a cleaner interface. And a lot of the plugins in Ableton have cleaner interfaces, like Corpus has a new look. Redux, I'll show you guys some of those too. So check it out. See, this is the new Corpus. Just looks different. Redux looks different too, and it also has like a different algorithm. It sounds way better. The old Redux was more like a bit crusher. This one, it just sounds different. Oh yeah, and like tension has a different look. Collision. What else? Electric. Yeah. So we have some like different looking plugins too. One plugin that's crazy, I'm gonna go more into it in another time, maybe after this. Where is it? What's it called? Oh yeah, this is it. Guys, this is crazy. Spectral Resonator. This is wild. It's a resonator, but you can be playing MIDI notes, so it'll resonate based on the MIDI notes. Hold on, real quick, I'll show you guys. I'm gonna get a drum loop from Drums at Knock, Volume 9. Here, we'll just load this one. And I'm going to put Spectral Resonator on it. And I'm going to have this MIDI track armed. So what you do is you set it to MIDI input from. As I play notes, it's going to play the notes I hit on the keyboard, and it's just a great way to get crazy, weird effects. You can mess with the decay. Put it in different modes. You can set it to poly, so only when you hit the key, it's going to play those notes. Play with the transpose, whatever. I mean, it's crazy for just weird effects. I'll go more into that later. Okay, I went over that. Okay, another thing. So on every track now, if you click this button on the right, you have your CPU meter. Crazy. Because sometimes, see, the thing is with modern computers and the way it works with Ableton, you can only use one core. So say you have a 20-core computer. Only one core is assigned per track in Ableton. So you can only have one core processing. So if you have a if you have a 2 gigahertz system but 20 cores, that's not the best system for Ableton because your CPU is going to max out quicker than if you have like a 3.0 8-core system, for example. So now we have CPU meters on each track. So we're not even close to maxing it out, but you'll see like as there's more stuff per track, this meter starts maxing out. And then on the top right where the CPU percentage is, now we have average and current. So it just helps us see what's going on in our session, and we can see like if our computer's starting to crap out, you can tell what track you need to take some plugins off or freeze or whatever. Super helpful. Another thing, now, okay, we're going to unlink these. Now, if you hit Command Option F, fades, crossfades, selecting multiple clips, Command Option F. Now you get crossfades among all the clips. Fade. Crossfade all of them. Creative Ascension said 1 core per track. This is where that new Apple M1 process is going to be crazy. It has the fastest single core thread processing than any Apple laptop. I can't wait till we get that M1 chip computer. That is going to be crazy. That's going to be amazing. And some of those are fanless. I don't know if you guys saw the Apple event. Wild. So also Ableton, for the sound library, you know, Ableton's never had the best sound library to me, but this one's supposed to be pretty crazy. They're collabing with Spitfire. If you guys don't know about Spitfire, definitely check them out. They make amazing instrument libraries. Let's see, what else? We got a bunch of new effects. So I showed you guys the reverb. What else? Yep, we got Spectral Time. I showed you Spectral Resonator. There's a new chorus ensemble, Phaser Flanger. New Redux, I showed you guys that. And then they have something called Inspired by Nature. I don't think this is available yet, but it's pretty crazy. We have like a bouncy notes thing, tree tone, It's wild. I'll definitely be showing you guys that more later too. It's the Bars asked, will that reverb replace Valhalla for me? I think it could, honestly. I feel like it's on that level. I think it would replace Valhalla for me. So that's, I mean, let's see. That's about it, y'all. Those are the main features in Ableton 11. I'm super happy with it, and I mean, it's crazy. I think this is a game-changing update. Ableton has literally killed every DAW. So I don't know if you guys saw my Instagram post, but so I'm gonna make a new set. With Ableton 11, we now have the best DAW for 808 glides, and I'm gonna show you guys what I was talking about. Guys, check this out. Ableton is goated. All right, so I'm gonna load up a drum loop. Okay. I just got this loop. This is from Drums and Knock Volume 7. All right, then I'm gonna make a MIDI track. And before, I used to show you guys the 808 glide trick in Sampler. You don't have to do that anymore. Forget about that. Ableton 11 just changed the game. So Pete. So I'm gonna get an 808 from... Okay, let's load this 808 from... Wait, not this one. Let's see what else we got. Yeah, let's load this one. Fuck it. I'm just gonna tune it real quick. All right, so this is an 808 from Drums and Knock Volume 9. All right, peep this, guys. I'm gonna make a MIDI clip. Let's say we're gonna do this in A minor. So with Ableton 11, on the left here, you can set your scale to A minor. So now all the brown notes are in A minor, and I'm just gonna hit scale to fold it. So all these notes are in A minor. So, okay, so now we're gonna let's make an 808 pattern. Hold up, I'm gonna edit this a little bit. Actually, no. I'm gonna just make a simple pattern for now. Okay. Yeah, you can still play notes outside of the key. You can just turn off scale. It'll just show you where the key is. All the keys that are not highlighted in the color of your clip are outside of the scale. All right. Okay, we have a simple pattern, right? Let's do some different melodies. All right, so here's the game changer, guys. Here's what you do. On this third tab right here, this is MPE. I'm going to make this bigger so I can see it. So, hold up. Okay, there it is. All right, so you have to highlight the note. So here's what we got. You see this line right here? This is our glide. So this is insane. So now, in FL Studio, in order to make a glide, you have to have 2 notes. And then you can set your ramps so one note glides to another. With this, you don't have to do any of that. This, you can just draw in your glides any way you want. And what I like about this is if you snap it to scale, I mean, if you're in a scale, you can see the highlighted notes. That will show you what note you want to glide to so it's on key. So it stays in key. So check it out. Check it out. So that's one reason this kills FL Studio's glides. But that's not it. If I hold down Option, I can make curves. You can't do that in FL Studio. So you can make really intricate glides. That's not it. Guys, check this out. I just want to make sure you can see it. Hey, let's switch it up. All right, check this out, guys. Not only can you do that, but you can set vibrato on your notes. Check this out. Yo, shout out for the sub. Who subbed? Super Mega Ego. Shout out to you for the continued sub. All right, so check this out, guys. Vibrato on the 808. Let's do a better one. Hold up. So you can just draw in whatever you want on your 808. Super expressive. This is going to change the game. You guys realize this, right? Super fast to make whatever you want. Someone asked, can you put in the preset curves? I don't know. I didn't even try that. So yeah, this is some game-changing stuff, guys. So now I can pick this note. And what's crazy is you can see if it's in key or not, because it'll snap right to that note. And you can do crazy shit really quickly. Like in FL, you can't quickly do glides like this. Yo, Foo Beats, thank you for the 5 gifted. That's what's up. What do you guys think of this? I mean, this is, to me, this is just game changing. So we loaded an 808 in Simpler and we just started editing the pitch of the notes and we're able to snap it to the correct pitch. So think about this, guys. You can do this with 808s. You can do this with any sample you load. And what I like about it is it's fast and it's accurate. Guys, I feel like this is game changing right here. I mean, I have not it just kind of clicked to me that we can do this recently, so I haven't even like racked my brain about the possibilities of it. But I mean, you can just imagine. Okay, here's another thing that's crazy. If you load up a loop in Simpler, let's just get a drum loop or let's get a vocal loop.
One time like this.
All right, so I got a vocal loop from Drums That Knock Volume 9.
One time. One time.
And I'm just gonna play this on the track.
One time like this. Make it pop like this. Make it knock like.
It doesn't really sound right. Hold up.
One time like this. One time like this. Make it pop like this. Make it knock like this. Make it drop like. One time like this. Make it pop like this. Make it knock like this. Make it drop like.
All right, so check it out. So if we go into this note, this is crazy. And we do the same thing with the MPE. Because it's warped in Simpler, you can actually mess with the pitch in real time.
One time like this, make it pop like this, make it knock like
This, make it drop.
one time like this, make it pop like this, make it knock like
This, make it drop.
Crazy. So, I mean, so that is why Ableton is goated now. Just that MPE trick alone with 808s, it's already the best DAW for 808s. We've been needing this for a while. FL Studio has been the goated DAW for 808s for a while, but now we got it in Ableton. So, shout out to Ableton for the awesome update.
DECAP.
I mean, this is just gonna change the game. There's so much you can do with it so easily. It's not like you couldn't do this before, but it just makes it easier and more accessible. So for those of you who have Ableton 11 beta, what are you guys' favorite features, and what do you guys think of the changes? Do you guys think it's a good update? Do you think it could be better? What are you guys' thoughts? The link didn't work for beta. You go to ableton.com/en/beta. That does work. This is what it looks like. That's the link. Then just go here, sign up, create an account, and Ableton will send you an invite. Super Mega Ego said he loves the comping. Probability. Yeah, DJ the Rap, I agree. I think a global scale setting would be amazing. I bet that's coming. I hope so. Liz Squander said, I'm loving it so far. I'm just bummed there's no video features yet. There actually are. On my YouTube, and actually on this stream, I went over how I scored the ad with Nike in Ableton. So that's up on YouTube now. Foo Beats, yeah, I agree. MPE is crazy. B. Vance said comping and track linking for sure. I agree. That's another dope feature. How well does bouncy notes work? I haven't had much time to play with it, but let's check it out. Let's try it on a melody. Let's use this one. Okay, bouncy notes is more of a MIDI thing. And I think this is in super beta right now. Pretty crazy. So you can set like the number of voices, how many bounces each note hits. The height that it bounces, the gravity. That's crazy. Woo! Crazy. So I'm playing these notes. This is not scale locked. It doesn't have scale lock, but you could add a scale plugin to it. Crazy. Oh, and the size? That's crazy. The speed? Wild. So yeah, I mean, it's crazy. I think that there's a lot of cool shit you could do with it. So that's one of the I think they called Inspired by Nature plugins. Bouncy notes, there's a MIT. This one's kind of crazy. This one you can load a sample into it. Forget how it works. Oh yeah, there it is. Yeah, it's like a granular sampler. Then there's tree tone. I don't know too much about this one. Vector delay. Vector FM. Crazy. These are gonna be native plugins, I think. And then Vector Grain. Ooh, I like that. That's hard. Crazy. Shout out to Ableton, they killed it. Okay, this is another thing I want to show you guys. So, I showed you guys earlier all the features with Ableton. And comping is crazy, right? I want to show you guys something crazy you can do with comping. And I'm so glad we have it in Ableton now because for some time I was using Studio One to do this, but now it's in Ableton, and this is nuts. Check it out. All right, so I'm going to insert a take lane. What is the code for the key command for that? Whoop. Okay, it's Option Shift T to make a new take lane. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to type in A minor in my browser in Ableton. And then I'm just going to go to I'm just going to listen for samples that I have in A minor in all the drums that knock. And we're just going to load up samples in A minor. So this is what you do. You just find you type in a key in your browser and Splice or whatever. And you just load in all the loops that sound good. Here, we're just going to load all these. Make sure you put them in take lanes. And let's get some vocal samples in A minor. I'm just going to look through my whole library and just find random dope samples in A minor. That sounds cool. So just load up a bunch of dope shit and make sure it's warped to the grid. That sounds dope. That's dope. Ooh. All right, so I'm just loading up more shit. These up. Just duplicate them. Make it kind of like same length if you can, sorta. All right, that should be enough. Okay. So check it out. Here's what you do. You just randomly take pieces. Randomly just take pieces. And just see what you come up with. Just try different shit. And we can edit it later. And I don't know, it might sound bad, it might sound good, but we're just trying shit here. Look at the waveforms, see where there's a good amount of audio. All right, check it out. This is what we got so far. So we just took random pieces and comped it from a bunch of different samples. I didn't like that. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna make it double the speed. But instead of doing that, we're gonna cut the grid in half. We're gonna redo that. All right, let's see what we got. I'm not feeling that either. Let's go back to the original. Let's mess with this. And let's speed up the tempo a little bit. I like that. So for this one, and you can just pick notes that you like, and you know, if there's one part you don't like, pick a different one. There we go. So you guys get the idea. I mean, and you could start, and then you could just edit what you have at the top. Crazy. And then you could just move it around a little bit more. Mess with this. No. So like a lot of this depends on what samples you load. And the more the samples fit well together, the better it's gonna sound. But sometimes if you have some weird combinations, you can come up with crazy shit. Crazy. Ah, that's cool. All right, check it out. So this is what we got. So we comped all these samples together and came up with this trippy loop. Crazy. So, I mean, that's a little weird, but we can mess with that now and do different shit with it. So let's add that new Ableton hybrid reverb to it. Let's slow down the beat a little bit. You know what? Actually, check it out. So now we have this loop. Hit Command J. You just printed it to one sample. So now this is a sample. We took like 30 different samples and chopped this randomly and just kind of fine-tuned it a little bit. Threw a reverb on it. Now we got this. Crazy. So now I'm going to put a glue compressor on it before the reverb. Just flatten it out. Slow it down. Set it to pitch. Crazy. What if we reverse it? What does it sound like? Yo, Phantom, thank you for the gifted. Appreciate it. Now let's take a drum loop. Let's see what we got. How would this sound slowed down? No. All right, this is a drum loop from Drums and Knock Volume 8. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw this sample off the grid. And let's throw a tape plugin on that sample that we just made. Let's throw Sketch Cassette 2. Shout out to Aberrant DSP. They just put out a new update for Sketch Cassette. Yo, Creative Ascension, thank you for the sub. So in hybrid reverb, let's take some of the lows out. Crazy. So we know we loaded all those samples in A minor, so we know it's an A minor. So let's get an 808. Let's get it from 9. All right, so it's an A minor, so we hit scale. A minor scale. So now we get it snapped to key. Throw it off the grid on the right here. So we got a simple 808. Now we're going to start messing with it with that MPE trick. Crazy. I fucking love this feature, guys. Yo. This is wild. Guys, this is not fair. Ableton, it's not fair. I'm sorry, FL. This is not fair. That's a little crazy. I didn't know I was going to make a beat right now. All right, let's get this 808 popping a little bit. Oh, I didn't show you guys this. In Ableton 11, you can check this out. Check, you see these macros right here? You can subtract macros so you have just one, or you can add up to 16. So you get 16 macros in Ableton 11. Crazy. Oh, and another thing, like say I start doing a bunch of shit to the macros, I can randomize them. So if I had stuff assigned to this, I could keep hitting random, and you can save snapshots. So just to show you guys, I'm just gonna map a couple of these just for fun. Check it out. If I hit randomize, it just does random stuff. And I can hit new, randomize some more, hit new, randomize some more, hit new. I can save all these variations to the macros. That, goated. Damn, we gotta redo that now though. Let's do something different. Let's do it. finish the 808. Man, this is crazy. I just love this MPE shit. It just makes it like, it makes everything feel like you have instrument control. Like you have more control over your instrument. So let's try something different. I'm gonna load a sample. Hybrid reverb. Thank you, Ableton. Control is so rare in the times we live in, Obi said. I love this. Check it out. It's weird. Love it. Listen what it did to that note. Crazy. So that was just a sample from Drums That Knock Volume 9. I just put it in simpler. Anyways, I mean, I proved my point. Like, we took a bunch of samples. We loaded like 30 samples into the take lanes, comped those a bunch of different samples together. We came up with this melody. It all sounded cohesive because they were all in the same key. Then I loaded up an 808 from Drums That Knock into a simpler, not even a sampler, and we used MPE to do the bass glides. Bass glides and the rolls and everything. And then I took a one shot from Drums That Knock Volume 9 and did the same MPE control with it. Crazy. So, yeah, so that's Ableton 11 for you. It's wild. The Silent Protagonist asked, okay, so you can say pitch bend by X semitones instead of just kind of guessing going by ear. Yeah. Not only that, there's a couple things that make it easier. So when you're doing the pitch bend in sampler, the problem with it is, like, if you don't complete the pitch bend, it will mess up the next MIDI clip. You have to make sure that it always stays at 0 at the end, or else it will throw the pitch off for the next clip. This way is just much easier. MPE just gives you a lot of control. Plus, like, yeah, instead of guessing, like, I can, if I don't have the grid on, if it's off, I can highlight the note and affect it freely. But if I do have the grid on, oh wait, yeah, if it's off, I can affect it freely. If the grid is on, it will actually snap. So it'll snap to pitch. Yeah, lifted, you're right, it was a hassle before, for sure. Yeah. Taking a shot every time DECAP says Drums That Knock. Let's go. So yeah, that's Ableton 11, guys. Let's see, did I have to show you guys anything else? Yeah, so Ableton 11 is now the GOAT DAW for 808 glides. That's it. All right, y'all. So if any of you guys are just tuning in or weren't here in the beginning of the stream, I announced that I now have merch. So I have a beanie, dad hat, and it's our embroidered cat. Super high quality, and you can get it at drumsthatknock.com. So you go to drumsthatknock.com and scroll down, and here's a merch section. It's free shipping, only $24. I'm not making much profit on it at all. I just wanted to get this out to the community. So I want to give you guys first dibs to get it. I may raise the price later, but I want to look out for you guys who've been here since day one and let you guys get the merch for a good price. So drumsatknock.com. I'll put a link in the chat. Shout out to you guys, man. Thanks for tuning in. Yo, by the way, today is the 21st anniversary of Dr. Dre's The Chronic 2001. Shout out to Dr. Dre. The reason I mentioned that is because Chronic 2001 was such an influential album to me. Just an amazing project sonically. He ran all his sounds through the SSL, which was an inspiration for me to run Drums and Knock through the SSL board. If you listen to the sonics of that album, it's just pristine, just really, really good. So shout out to Dr. Dre, man. He's a legend. Chronic 2001, 21 years old today. I still remember the day I bought it. I was in 9th grade, and it definitely changed the game for me. Shout out Dr. Dre. So Foo Beats asked which SSL board did I run it through. I ran volume 5 through the SSL 4K board, and I overdrove the channels, and that was at Different Fur Studio in San Francisco. And for Drums That Knock volume 8, I ran a lot of the drums through the SSL Duality board, and that was in Zoo Labs in Oakland. Yeah, man. Shout out to you guys, man. Let's go.
DECAP.
Thank you guys for all the support on the channel. Thank you guys for tuning in, and thank you to all my day ones. DJ Damianito in the house. Shout out to you, man. For those who don't know, me and DJ Damianito, we made the track Brazil together, and we made that track at DJ Jazzy Jeff's house. So that was crazy. That was a crazy night. We made it in one night. We all had to make a beat for a challenge. There was so many goats there. Questlove was there. I actually got to play bass guitar with Questlove on the drums. That was a lot of fun. I mean, so many goats were there. Masego, Mac Ayers. I can't even begin to mention. DJ Premier was there. Redman was there. De La Soul was there. I actually roomed with Maceo. Plug One was there. Who else was there? So many people were there, man. I can't even begin to mention. So many goated DJs. If I even try to mention them, I'm going to fail because there's so many of them. Oh, yeah, Just Blaze, of course. Who else, Damianito? Young Guru. Yeah, man. Just Blaze, crazy. Craze, A-Track. I mean, I can't even begin to name. There's so many amazing, amazing legends there. Yeah, so me and Damianito, we teamed up and we made Brazil literally at Jazzy Jeff's house that night. So, so I've been gone for a minute. I appreciate you guys. I missed you guys. I'm glad to be back. You guys definitely make sure you sign up to the Discord. I announced the merch. We got the Knock Cat hat, free shipping beanie, and we got the Knock Dad hat, free shipping. Okay, another thing. Check this out. It's in black or white. So you can get the beanie either in black or white. I have the black one right here. And it's embroidered, so it's super high quality. And the dad hat, you can get in black or white also. So, like I said, I wanted to keep the price low for you guys. I might raise it later, but I wanted to make sure that the Twitch fam and the Discord fam and, you know, just the fam in general gets a good deal. Super Mega Ego, appreciate you, bro. I like that, DJ Damianito, the DECAP. I like that. Okay, and also, I want you guys to jump in the Discord, and I want you guys to let me know what other merch you would want to see. Shirts, sweatshirts, hoodies, socks, phone cases, laptop cases. What do you guys want to see? What do you guys want me to make? And also, what emojis do you want to see? Do you want to see the cat? Do you want to see the cat dabbing? Do you want to see the panther? Do you want to see my face emoji? Like, let me know in the Discord right now. Just jump in. Jump in and go to general and just let me know what you guys would want to see. Or actually, no, in art. Throw it in art. Yeah, we got a new art forum. So throw it in there and let me know what you guys would want to see in for merch. Yeah. Yo, another thing. I want to start having conversations with you guys. Like, I want to get you guys to join in the video chat while I'm streaming and just have conversations, ask me questions, all that kind of stuff. All right, y'all. So you guys know what time it is. Right now, we're wrapping up. I want you guys' help because we're going to raid a channel. Who should we raid? I need you guys to stick around for a minute while we raid this channel and just help blow it up. Oh, yo, Inconspicuous Llama, you have to be a sub in order to get in the feedback channel. So once you subscribe, it will show up. Sub-only feedback. Sub-beat feedback is the forum name. Okay, who should we raid, y'all? Damn, it's been a minute since I've been on Twitch. Let's see. Oh, Superstar's online. We raided Superstar. Might have to do it again. Who else is online that I have not raided yet? Mystery School, Keegan, NASA. Unfortunately, I don't know any of them. Clinton Sparks. I raided Clinton Sparks last time. I've already raided T-Pain and Superstar. Carter, Dance Like Butter. Man, I wish I... Who should we raid that makes beats, that produces? Dominito, I want to raid... oh, man. I want to raid a producer. I want to raid, you know, because I don't know how many people in here would want to watch a DJ set. I like to, you know, one thing is you want to keep it in the same vibe. Carter. Who's Carter? I don't know Carter, but let's look him up. Have I rated Carter before? Keegan would be a great one. Who's Keegan? He's making beats in Ableton. I don't see him showing up. Keegan is fired. Jauz, J-A-U-Z. Key Sounds.
can't wait on your promises.
All right, cool. Let's raid key sounds. All right, y'all. I need you guys to show mad love, and we're gonna raid key sounds. So stick around for a minute. When we jump in, I just want you guys to show mad love to key sounds. Keegan. All right, y'all. Let's get it. I appreciate you guys, man. Thanks for the love, and we'll be back soon. I got another announcement on Thursday. Actually, before Thursday.
Yeah, like that. Can't get away.
What up, yo? Yo, that's crazy, bro. Shout out to everybody from DECAP coming over, bro. Y'all are goated. Shout out to Timber, bro. You're the GOAT. We over here making a little Young Team Woo times me collab. So we gonna get to it.
Can't get away.
Okay, also thank you so much to Cap for rating. You're the GOAT. I be using drums that knock all the time, so yeah.
Can't get away from you. Can't get away from you. I can't wait on your promises.